All right, folks, this is Harris Sultan, and I'm sure by now you would have heard of Israel's attack on Iran in the central province called Isfahan. Why did Israel pick that location? Is because it's more of a symbolic attack than an actual attack, because Isfahan contains enriched uranium and a few other nuclear facilities. So Israel had a limited attack, sending the signal to Iran that we can hit you deep inside your country, we can hit your nuclear facilities, but this time we're not going to do it because obviously the US did not want Israel to go full blown. Israel can see it as live to fight another day because right now Israel is more interested in getting rid of Hamas, which is also an Iranian proxy. So if that was the plan all along, then that was a masterstroke by Israel. Because as you guys know that Biden had been increasingly distancing himself from Netanyahu's war in Gaza. And also, last month, if you remember, I made a video on that too. Biden did not veto in favor of Israel. So Israel had to do something. Israel had to turn things around. Now I see that this was the plan all along to regain the support of the United States. How do you do it? You obviously do it by turning up the heat on Iran. So that's why Israel attacked the so-called Iranian consulate in Damascus, killing 7 high-ranking IRGC officials. Israel had a win-win situation from there on. If Iran doesn't retaliate, then it's a major slap in the face of Iran, and you also get to kill 7 high-ranking IRGC officials, including the one who actually planned the October 7 terrorist attack. If Iran does not respond, then, well, okay, we'll find something else to leverage on. We'll find something else to get the US on board with Israel's war on Gaza. But as Israel would have anticipated, Iran did attack Israel last Saturday with 300 projectiles, including drones, missiles, ballistic missiles, supersonic missiles, etc. And 99% of them were intercepted. So that gave Israel a lot of leverage. The US and Biden had been increasingly distancing themselves from Israel's war in Gaza, now had no choice but to stand by Israel. So even though Biden said that we will not support any offensive actions of Israel on Iran, we will come to your defense. Iran must have also been watching that very carefully. Iran must have also known either you push the US towards Israel or you save face. So Iran obviously went with the save face option because for Iran, face saving is more important than the lives of Palestinian women and children and civilians. So in return, as we said yesterday, Israel said, well, they attacked us. Either you let me go and attack Iranians' nuclear facilities, or you let me go into Rafah. And to put icing on the cake, Israel also demanded the US to support Israel in the UN. Yes, that's another thing that just happened yesterday. Unlike last time when the US did not veto in support of Israel, this time they vetoed the creation of a Palestinian state in the UN Security Council resolution, meaning no Palestinian state. Now that is a double win for Israel. So now Israel can actually go into Rafah, finish its job, and also get the US on board in the matters of the United Nations. I cannot see that as anything but a major blunder on the part of Iran. Iran has single-handedly brought Biden closer to Israel, especially when Biden wanted to appease his left-wing voters. I cannot see that as anything but a major blunder from Iran. But we still don't know. Iran is downplaying Israel's attack, but I think Iran is right. In this instance, we can actually trust Iran. I don't think Israel attacked Iran the way other pundits had been anticipating. And this is why I'm saying this is a major masterstroke by Benjamin Netanyahu or his team. Because you got to remember the first and foremost objective of Israel is to take out Hamas. And after that, I think Israel would go after Hezbollah. And then in the end, if it's necessary, go after Iran. So strategically, I think Israel has played a masterful stroke. Israel has outsmarted everyone in this context. Anyway, it's still a developing story. I'm watching it very carefully and I'll keep bringing it to your attention as frequently as I can. Therefore, if you like the video, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And you can support this channel by becoming a patron by going to patreon.com/Harris Sultan, or you can buy me a coffee by going to buymeacoffee.com/Harris Sultan. Until next time, ta-ra. If you'd like to support my work, you can become my patron by going to patreon.com/Harris Sultan, or you can simply buy me a coffee.